Hey guys, welcome back to another one of my videos. Now today I'm going to be sharing with you my own internal process of how we outreach and generate leads for our web design business. Now I recorded this over the weekend. It's a step-by-step off-the-cuff process of me finding businesses, locating the business owner's name and extracting the lead information that I need in order to send them a direct message or email. Before we move on to this, let me know guys down in the comments how you are currently getting on with your lead generation. Are you using a lead generation tool such as D7 Leads, or are you taking a more manual personal approach? I'd love to hear it. Guys, if you could be so kind, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification too, and you'll be notified of any future releases. There are loads of videos now on this channel which are designed to help you be a better web designer and help you generate web design clients. So there's tons of value there. Make sure you go and check that out. Now let's share what you came here for, the step-by-step process of how I generate leads within my web design business. Now before you get started, I need you guys to understand what niche you ideally are targeting. That always helps, and maybe understand the location that you want to be reaching out to as well. So what we're going to do is, for example, let's look at law firms, and so I live in Exeter, so let's just click Exeter. Now first things first, you want to scroll down and you want to go straight down to, I'd say page 4. You know, if you target anyone on the first page, the chances are their website is fine and they have good SEO and already have a fully invested marketing budget, so you might not be able to help them. So what we do is we go straight down to page 4 or 5. We're going to go with 4 here, and let's just see what companies we can find here. Dun & Baker, let's see that one. Cool. So first off, their website looks a little bit out of date, you know, compared to modern standards. There's definitely room for improvement here. So it's got 3 locations, so it might be tricky to find the right person to get hold of, but let's have a look. So let's see if they've got a Teams page. Let's click About Us. Let's have a look here. Cool. So we've got a few numbers here, and we've got an email us, which is just going to a mail@dunandbaker.uk. So I've got a tool here, which is a Chrome extension called Snovio, which is pretty good at extracting email addresses. So let's have a look at this. Excellent. So there's quite a few here. So we just need to log in. Great. Cool, so we've got a Rossin, and so we've got quite a few on here. So this is telling me that they will have a Teams page of some sort. Contact us, what is that? Cool. So what we can do is we can grab Dun & Baker, and we could go Dun & Baker, and if we put LinkedIn, see if they have a company page. Cool, so here we are, we've got 215 followers, 22 employees. So let's look at people. Associate, solicitor. There we go, so Dan is a partner, so that could be one person, to a decent person to reach out to. Andrew is a partner. Neil is a partner. So we've got Neil Starr, Dan Polland. So let's have a look at our Snovio list. D Polland, there we go. So we can contact Dan. So we can grab that email address. So we've got D Pollard, we've got his email address, we've got his LinkedIn profile here, so you could connect with him if you wanted to. So that is one great credible lead that you could then reach out to. You know it's going to go directly to the right person. Cool, so let's have a look at another one. So let's just go back to Google. Solicitor's title, let's have a look at that one. Cool, so they've got 2 locations. Again, I mean, this website is okay, but it's not got anything on modern standards. So yeah, there's a couple of things that you could do to maybe suggest that they improve. I mean, they've got contact numbers, which is great, but there's no sort of real clear sort of value proposition up at the top. There's no strong call to action above the fold. There is a call to action down here, which is great, but that depends on whether people scroll down or not. There's a few things that you could do to improve it. So let's have a look at who we need to reach out to. So we could go straight to Snovio and see what it brings back. Cool, so we've got sales and CEO. So there's a couple of people here. Let's have a look at what we do, or who are we? Let's click on that. Cool, so Richard James is the partner. All three of them are partners, brilliant. So we've got Richard, ideal. Email address is there, perfect. And you've got a direct contact number for him as well. So that's easy. And let's have a look at another one. Let's go to page 5 this time. What have we got? Flora solicitors. Let's have a look at this one. Excellent. So bit of a shoddy site. So as you can see, if we get if we search for a niche and a location, go to page 4 or 5, you can really sort of start to identify the poor looking websites. Excellent. So let's see if we can find out a little bit more about these guys. Who are we? Cool. So we've got Chris, Phil, Peter. Those are the two guys there. What does Snovio bring back? There we go. So Philo or Philo solicitors. Okay, so there you go. There's his email address. Perfect. Direct contact for him. You could maybe check out the LinkedIn. Click contact info, website, just the profile. So you could connect with Chris on here as well, obviously in a non-spammy way. You could then send him a direct message on LinkedIn as well as an email, so you've got that multiple points of outreach, which is always more effective if you are communicating with people on multiple platforms, because we never really know how people interact with messages coming in. You know, they might not read their emails because they're super busy, but they might pick up a direct message on LinkedIn, or they might actually pick up a message on Facebook. Who knows? So yeah, there we go. That's essentially how I go about finding leads. I definitely recommend getting Snovio as a tool. It's free. It allows you 10 free searches, but you can sign up for a premium version if you wanted to have hundreds or thousands of searches within a month. So yeah, I hope you found that useful. It's a very manual way to find businesses and extract information, but these are the steps that I take to try and find the correct people. Now this has been pretty easy trying to find these people's information. It's been relatively straightforward. But let's say, for example, you're struggling to extract or find the owner of a business. You could, for example, take the name of the company, and you could just go into Google and you could just put owner and see what it brings back. There we go. So this has already told us that Chris Phil is the owner, so that could be one way that you try and find the owner of the business. So then that at least gives you a name, so you could then go into LinkedIn and try and find some contact details that way. So if you are struggling to find the contact details for someone, you could go to Companies House, which is a register here in the UK for all limited companies. Let's look at this one. Solicitors, title, Companies House. Excellent. So you could then go to people, and it would give you the so we've got LLP, designated member. So it gives you a couple of people that you could potentially reach out to here. So yeah, that's another way of doing it. So guys, there you go. That was me showing you off the cuff, step by step, how to generate leads for your web design business and to locate the right people that you should be reaching out to. So you can now reach out to these people, start delivering value, and hopefully book yourself some meetings and sign up new clients. Now, if you found this valuable, give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. Also, hit the subscribe button, bell notification as well, and you'll be notified of any future releases. The end screen is coming up with more videos that you are going to find valuable, so make sure you stick around and check those out as well. But that's it for me today, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.